Now, if we go to the next day, the 20th of June, 2021.
Yes.
That was Father's Day, and she started by greeting you to say Happy Father's Day, Jola.
Yes, but before we get there, at pages 17 and 18 of the complaint that served before the JCC, a recommendation was made, the matter served before the JSC, hence we are here today. Advocate Skeepers, I would like you to consider that paragraph 14 gives a totally different picture. It shies away from the lengthy discussions that we engaged in. Because firstly, it starts off as I did read, and I'm not going to repeat. The impression is created that I was asking about something in respect of what it is that was wrong. He asked me if we had finished what we were talking about and then asked whether I was wrong. I said no. I quote now the last section of paragraph 14. It's a very, very short paragraph. I asked why does he keep on sending me stuff and delete before I could even read, because told him earlier that I was busy. He said he did not want to distract. Uploaded on WhatsApp, status picture of me wearing black skirt and so on, and a touch of a newspaper show. He said, whoa. So her events of 18 are as short as that. Her events, or put it this way, the events of 18 are much longer than that. So the complaint tells us one thing, the testimony says something else. I don't want to take it any further than that. Thank you, Chair.
I'm a bit lost, but proceed, Advocate Skeepers.
Thank you, Chair. On that greeting that she sent to you that morning, Happy Father's Day, Jola.
Yes.
She testified that she extended the same courtesy to other male colleagues, including judges. So she did not only send it to you.
I don't know. I know about me. And may I add, for the previous years prior to 2021, she had never sent me Happy Father's Day. Only upon this flirtatious relationship coming into existence did I get this with an endearment called by my clan name.
You say that calling you by your clan name is a sign of endearment, but
Correct.
It can also be a sign of respect, isn't it?
It can also be a sign of respect.
Yes.
In any event, it is a sign of endearment, whether it is because you respect somebody. Once you call them by their clan name in my culture, it is endearment. Whether it is in the context of respect or what. And there's no time when I believed that the complainant had no respect for me.
She had respect for you.
I believe so.
Though you then also testified that in the first conversation when she said earn it, this prompted you to say that she was inviting you. Now,
Come again, ma'am?
Say again?
Sorry, I didn't pick that up.
You said that in the initial conversation, when she said earn it, you took that as an invitation.
Correct.
Now, if we look at all the conversations after that initial conversation,
yes,
isn't it clear that the way she interacted with you was not inviting? She was replying to you, responding to you.
She initiated a chat from time to time. In broad terms, that's my answer. But going back to where we are, 20 June, I think the starting point is that this recordal of Happy Father's Day, Chola, there's even no reference to that in the complaint itself.
No, we agree. There's a lot of conversations not in the complaint. That is before the tribunal. We know that.
Yes. I'm just mentioning this, that this, which I regard as an endearment or somebody initiating a chat that brings about warmth within me because I'm called by my clan name, does not form part of the complaint for a reason that I can't advance. But what I see is that it is here in the conversation. This is at page 18 of the document. On 20 June, commented on a video, nothing about Happy Father's Day.
That is correct.
Yes, I'm just saying there's an incongruity there.
Then you thanked her for that?
Yes, I did.
And then there was a few conversations about an order that was granted, and I think you said yesterday it was in Grahamstown. And then at 6:22, you then
Are you
said,
talking about 0607? You saw the order granted on
Yes.
that day? Yes,
Yes.
yes, I see that. I'm with you now, Council.
okay. And then at 6:22, you said changing the topic slightly.
Correct.
What did you mean by that?
I mean changing the topic slightly, moving away from third force and other things.
What did you want to what did you want to change the topic to?
Regrettably, I don't know.
Okay.
I'll tell you why I don't know. It's because the next conversation is at 22:23.
Yes. So there was
something might have distracted me.
yeah. So there was no conversations further that day.
As far as I'm concerned, none.
Yes. But she also did not communicate with you.
Correct. It's blatant from here.
Yeah. So again, seeing that you can read the room, didn't that show you that she did not want to further engage with you that day?
No, I disagree.
And then at 22:23, you again initiated conversation by replying to status that she uploaded.
At 22, yes, correct.
And do you accept that the emoji that you wrote there can be interpreted as a sexual tone, carrying a sexual tone?
Not in the context of somebody, as I believe, who was sitting in a restaurant and I evinced or I showed an appetite on the basis that they were eating in a restaurant. Not in that context.
Can I take you to,
If I'm correct that it is the spot where something is said about, because I see that at paragraph 15, page 18, on 20 June, he commented on the video where I was sitting with my sister's kids at Spare, and he sent me an emoji, tongue sticking out. So context is important. This has to do with appetite in the context of people eating.
on the transcripts 21 January 2025 at page 107, lines 5 to 11. Advocate Sikakani SC said the following: Thank you, Chair, and thank you, Ms. Mbenenge. You say on the 20th, he commented on the video where I was sitting with my sister's kids at Spur, and he sent me an emoji, the tongue sticking out. Ms. Mbenenge, yes. Advocate Sikakani SC, thank you. Would I be right that the understanding of tongue sticking out is still a bit salacious?
Not in this context.
But
Certainly,
that was what was put to the complainant.
by Advocate Kakan.
Yes.
Ma'am, clearly, it must have been wrong. Clearly. I mean, she says on 20 June, he commented on the video where I was sitting with my sister's kids at Spare, and he sent me an emoji of tongue sticking out. This is what the complainant says under oath. The point I'm making is that what was put, the way it was put, is nothing to go by, given that it's common cause between the complainant and I that she was in a restaurant and I expressed myself the way I did. So when I say that is clearly wrong, I am simply saying it's clearly a mistake. I don't believe it's opposite for you, with due respect, Council, to capitalize on that, because this is a res ipsa loquitur type of a situation. The facts speak for themselves. When somebody is eating on the other side and they show that, and you've got this tongue sticking out, we should know logically what it means.